The Best Co. presents Life is Greater Than Limb. Written by John Lemieux. Read by the author. Preface. Remember this your lifetime through. Tomorrow there will be more to do, and failure waits for all who stay, with some success made yesterday. Tomorrow you must try once more, and even harder than before. John R. Wooden, basketball coach UCLA, 10-time national champion, 3-time All-America as a player at Purdue University. Today is the only opportunity to affect tomorrow. I learned that lesson from my high school and college basketball coaches and from studying the philosophy of some of the greatest coaches of the 20th century, people like John Wooden, who I had the great fortune to meet before his death in 2010. This I know, we are not promised anything in life, but we get to choose how we respond to what life hands us. When I coached college basketball myself, I told my players that I welcomed mistakes of commission, attempting to do something positive, over mistakes of omission, being afraid to attempt something. A coach can correct and teach from something attempted, but it is impossible to correct something that never happened. When I was told I had cancer, I was determined to act. I just didn't know how. I would find out as I went. Chapter 1. Amputation. On December 20th, 2012, in an operation that lasted 19 hours and 56 minutes, the doctors at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston took off my left leg at the hip socket, separating the bones and cutting away the muscles, tendons, and ligaments that held my hip together. Then, in a Frankenstein type of surgery, they cut through the bone and muscle of that severed leg at a point about 6 inches above my knee, dissected out the nerves that stretched from my torso to the lower leg, and rotated my lower leg and knee joint 180 degrees, and attached my shortened thigh bone to my pelvis with 8 titanium screws. The vascular surgeons carefully reattached all the major arteries and veins, and then the orthopedic surgeons curled up the nerves that had been dissected out and deposited them behind my knee joint into the popliteal space, replaced my surface tissues, and closed the wound with 360 degrees of sutures encircling my leg and pelvis. I was left with a shortened left leg with my foot facing backward. The operation was technically extremely difficult for both the orthopedic surgeon who took me apart and reconstructed me and the vascular.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?